A few months ago, I tried to get Super Meat Boy's Platinum, but it was so hard that I quit. Now, a few months later, I decided to retry the Plat because of my friend Eruption Vice. So a few months ago, I already got a bunch of the trophies. So, here are some videos and some screenshots of me getting the trophies. In this clip I got the character called The Kid. He's hard to get, but is very useful due to his double jump feature. Aqua has a double jump too, but he is slower than the Kid. Here's the clip of me getting the Kid and unlocking the trophy. Here I got a trophy for beating the end in the Dark World. The Dark World is like a harder version of the world itself. For this trophy I needed to beat 85 Dark World levels to unlock the last level for the trophy. There's technically a 7th world called the Colin Alley, but that's like a bonus world. But I need to complete it for the Platinum. For the trophy I'm a Golden God, I needed to 100% the game. To get 100% you need to complete all Light and Dark World levels, get all characters, get all bandages, kill all bosses, and get an A+ on every Light World level. Bandages and characters are intertwined, because collecting a certain amount of bandages gives you a character. And to get an A+ on a level, you need to beat it within a certain amount of time. So now it was time for me to do the no death runs. Here are some videos of me unlocking the trophies. The first 5 no death runs were pretty easy. I spent like 30 minutes to an hour completing one run. After the 5th no death run came the first hard trophy. The Salt Factory Dark World was painfully hard. But now I had to complete it without dying for the trophy called Missile Boy. I spent like 4 to 5 hours practicing and I finally had a good run. I started the last level for the trophy and died at the very end of the level because of this stupid mistake. I was heartbroken, but I wasn't ready to give up. An hour later I was at the last level again, or at least I thought. I forgot level 6, a level I really struggled with. My heart was pumping and I went for it, and finally got the trophy. The next no death run was pretty easy, so there's not much to add here. Then came another hard trophy, Demon Boy. This trophy is equally as hard as Missile Boy. A lot of people in the community say that Missile Boy is much harder than this trophy, but in my opinion it's not. This no death run took me like 5 to 6 hours to complete. It was a lot of trial and error, but after a few hours I finally got the trophy. The next trophy was not easy or hard. It took me like an hour to beat. Now it was time to get the trophy, Zombie Boy. This trophy was ridiculously hard and made me quit the Plat a few months ago. I was scared going into Super Meat Boy again after I haven't played for a while. I was surprisingly still good at the game, but I needed a lot of practice to get the trophy. There were a lot of hard levels in this world, so I had to make a list of the hardest levels and which one I would do first. I came up with a list and the hardest ones for me were 5, 17 till 20, and 13. If I would beat those, I had a big chance of getting the trophy, but sometimes I would struggle getting these 6 in a row in the first place. Sometimes it took me like 3 minutes and sometimes an hour. And at this no death run I really started to use an exploit. A lot of people use this for their no death runs, otherwise the Plat would be much harder. If you quit out right before you die, you don't ruin your no death run. It still goes further from where you quit. So, if you had like 19 levels beaten and you would quit out, you would still be on 19 levels in a row. But, if you see like blood from Meat Boy, it means the run is restarted. After 3 days I finally had a good run.
I hate this
4 levels left.
I hate this level so much, man. Especially the ending part. Three levels.
Like I said in the clip, 3 levels left.
Okay, I hope I don't screw this one up. 2 levels.
2 levels left.
If I get this one, I'm done. Yes, I got it! I got it! No, one more level, but I know I can do this one. I got it, bro.
And finally, the last level.
Okay. I got the trophy, man. Trophy. I got the trophy. I got the trophy. Zombie boy, yes! Zombie boy.
At this point, I had only 2 trophies left, and the hardest world in the game, the Garden Alley. This world has the hardest levels I have ever seen in the game. Just look at this! I had to beat this world without dying for the trophy Girl Boy. I did not know if I could do this, but I knew with enough practice anything is possible. With many ups and downs, I practiced 1 or 2 hours every day, for a week until I got a good run. Just like the previous no death run, this world has hard levels as well, but much more. The hardest levels in this world were for me 19 to 20 and 6 to 7. Mostly 20 was the hardest level because it was so long and full with perfect jumps, especially the last part of the level, which are pixel perfect jumps. Or 7. This level was so annoying because of the fans that I had to quit out like 25 times to get it right. I had a couple of good runs like 16 or 17 levels in, but then died. After a week of practicing, I finally got a good run. 3 levels left.
Why am I scared? What's going on? Ah!
Oh.
This is 2 tanks. No!
2 levels left.
No, I can't focus.
Bro, that was mad. I would have died so many inches.
No.
I love inches. Oh, I just twitched in real life. A bit of gaze bumps right there.
Go on.
One level.
When does he die? Oh my god!
1 level left.
Level, right?
Please tell me it's an easy one.
I fucking hope it's an easy one!
I got girl boy. No.
Damn it.
Oh my
Damn
god,
it.
oh my god. I died. Oh, it's so tense. I give up. I give up on life.
No, not again.
Why am I tense? I'm not playing.
Should do this. I'll get the kid.
No!
That doesn't even matter.
Stop it.
Oh yeah.
No! Come on. Come on, dude.
No. No, yeah,
I got the trophy. Go, boy! Yes! Yes! Let's go! One more trophy, lads.
By the way, I was so dumb that I forgot to record the trophy. I saved my recent gameplay with my PS5, so I still got the footage that you just saw, but not me getting the trophy itself. So here is a screenshot to prove I got the trophy. And now it's time for the last trophy, Impossible Boy. This trophy is known as one of the hardest trophies of all time, because the levels are made that you can't make any mistake. When I was practicing for this run, I kept saying,
Bro, I'll never be able to do this, Plat.
I was honestly getting depressed because of this trophy. I even took a break for a few days to get myself into a better mood. In that time I went for other Plats. After that break I was full of energy again and ready to take on this challenge. But boy, it wasn't an easy task. There were like 10 hard levels I wanted to get out of the way first. And again, one of my first levels was 20. Now the level is just the same, but inverted, which makes it a bit easier because the pixel perfect jumps were first. But my order to do it was 1, 7 to 9, and 19 to 20. Sometimes I would switch up the orders because I was really struggling. After a few days I got past 10 hard levels, which made me have a big chance to get a plat. Then came the 11th level and I died.
Yay!
I did another run and died to the 11th level again. I switched up the order so it would be sooner in the run, but a few hours later I got to the 11th level again and, like you guessed, died. I thought the 11th level had like a curse, but that wasn't stopping me from getting this plat. A week later or so I got a good run while doing 1 to 20 order. I got from 6 to 20 without dying, but that meant 1 was not done yet. One of my hardest levels. I started the level, my heart was pounding. And I died. I refused to think that I died. So I quit out and hoped that it wasn't resetted. Although I had seen Meat Boy's blood. I did all the other levels without dying, but did not get the trophy. I was so disappointed, but I knew I could do it. An hour later I finally got a good run with the hardest levels out of the way. I knew I could do it, and so I went for it. 6 levels left.5 levels left. Four levels left. Three levels left. Just like you saw, my nerves were taking over, so I choked a lot. Two levels left.
One level, one level. One level, one level, one level, one level, one level.
And so, the last level for the Plat. I was going to die, so I paused, but I resumed, because I was so nervous and still thought I could get it. Luckily, I paused again, just in time before I died.
Give me this Plat, boy! Give me this Plat! Give me this Plat! Give me this Plat! Yes! Give me this Plat! Super Meat Boy Plat! Let's fucking go! Super Meat Boy Plat! 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 Super Meat Boy Plat!
2 weeks of practicing, pain, and endurance led to this moment. Getting Impossible Boy and getting the Platinum Trophy.
Impossible Boy! Super Meat Boy! Yes! Oh my gosh!
After a month of pain, I had finally conquered my hardest Plat. I looked at my stats and I saw that I died 13,225 times. And this Plat took me 97 hours to get. And always remember, with practice, anything is possible.